Alright, this is Grant Mulder, and this is my app for the weather app. Here are the Handlebar Labs all checked off. And here's a demo of the app. It shows all of the weathering materials, the degrees, as well as everything else. You can hit the search bar, search for a zip code. Take me there. You can also hit recents, like this. And you can hit the cancel as well. Now, as for the code portion, I'm looking at the index, just with the imports for the React navigation and whatnot, the stack. Go into the buttons, and then here's for the app stack. And then this is for the search, including the search recents. And it just pushes it to the left when it's null. And then as for the details, this is where the hefty imports are. And it lists each one with the day by day, and the item with the temp on the max, and the with the item main. And then it checks for the day if it's greater than, if the min is greater than, then it'll output the min equal to the temperature min. And the same for the else, it'll do the other way around. And just going into this, like setting up the weather for the forecast, setting up the variables and whatnot. And the digital, or the did mount and the did update, are both used for the component for getting the geolocation and getting the param for the latitude and longitude, as well as the zip codes. And the error for no location, you gotta put in a different one, pops up. The get the current weather for getting the zip code and the coordinates, putting them together, and getting the correct location. And then getting the forecast with the zip code and the coordinates, and then the render for the color and the size. And then just the containers with the scrolling view. And that's it there. Now for recent search, this is just for showing the different recent searches. And this will add the recent, well, this gets it, this will add it, and then you can use it to select it. And for the searching, it will take the did mount to get the recent search from back over here, so that you can have it to set the state for the recent search. And you can render that in with the navigation. And then the key extractor puts it to a string. And then for the on the search, you get the navigation and it goes to the zip code, the search button for enabling, and the placeholder for the zip code. And then this is just for the styling. And then for weather API, this is just putting in my API code and exporting the API with the path and the zip code and the coordinates. And it uses the variable form so that you don't have to input it in each one for the suffixes and the zip and the latitude and the longitude. And then this just returns the fetch for the certain path for the zip code and the API key. And I believe that is it.